Did you know One UI 8.5 added interactive wallpapers? Go to Wallpaper and Style, change Wallpaper, and scroll down to the Graphical section. Those old wallpaper sets now include interactive live effects. Once you apply one, you'll immediately see the effects. Some have bouncing ball animations, while others include different interactive effects you can play around with. That's just one of many hidden One UI 8.5 features, so keep watching to see all, and drop a thumbs up so more Samsung users can find this video. The second feature is hidden inside the lock screen, and there's no button to activate it. Just go to the lock screen editing interface, and now, if you drag the wallpaper downward, it automatically expands the upper area. Since this is an abstract wallpaper, it extends using matching colors from the top to make it look seamless. And if you want this wallpaper, I'll leave the link in the description below. Let's try another one. Here, you can see it creates a gradient style extension with a smooth blur effect. If you're already on One UI 8.5, try it with your wallpapers. Next hidden feature is prioritize and summarize notifications. If you're using the S25 series, this is actually a brand new feature that arrived with the June security update. Go to Settings, Notifications, and you'll find a new option called Notification Highlights. Inside, you get two features. I didn't get the chance to screen record it when the notification arrived, so I took screenshots to show how it works. Priority notifications will automatically stay pinned at the top of your notification panel, while Summarize Notifications gives you a quick AI summary, so you understand the content without reading everything. And if you want even more One UI 8.5 features, I already made 2 videos on it. Both links in the description, so check them out after this video. Next is Audio Eraser for third-party apps. Enabling it is super simple. Let's say you're watching a YouTube video. Just pull down the quick panel, and you'll see Audio Eraser for YouTube. You can adjust the strength, and if you push it all the way up, it enables the voice focus feature too. And it's not limited to YouTube either. It works across other apps too. And honestly, the results are surprisingly good. Next, we have File Summary. This is another feature added with the June update. Open the Files app settings, and now there's a new option called Show File Summaries. Once enabled, you can preview summaries of PDFs or text files before opening them, just like this. It sometimes takes a few seconds to generate, so we can just open the PDF and read it. So, it's not a very useful trick. Next hidden feature is an unexpected one. Go to Galaxy AI, Now Brief, scroll all the way down, and you'll find Get Richer Insights. The new addition here is YouTube integration, which means Now Brief can now suggest videos based on what you watch and your interests. Next, let's move to Gallery, because there's finally a private album feature. Previously, if you wanted to hide photos, you had to use Secure Folder, but now Gallery includes this directly. To move a picture, tap the 3-dot menu and select Move to Private Album. Once you do that, it instantly disappears from your normal gallery. If you want it back later, tap this icon and it'll return to its original location. Another hidden gallery feature is inside Gallery Labs. If you don't know how to enable it, go to About Gallery and tap the version number multiple times. Inside, there's a new option called Collections Optional Categories. Enable all 3 if you want. Then go back to the Collections tab and you'll see 3 new sections. You get activities for AI-generated and edited photos, shot types to see images in different shot types, and a My Tags section if you use tags. It's a pretty nice way to explore your gallery in a different way. Inside the camera, there's also a new control option. It's in Pro Video mode, and on the left side next to Lens Controls, you'll find Hide Controls. Once you click that, it removes all the controls and gives you a much cleaner recording space for videography. It's subtle but useful, so I hope Samsung will add that to other modes as well. One UI 8.5 also quietly added several new actions to modes and routines. Go to Create a new routine, go to the Then section, and scroll to Apps. Actions are now grouped into Samsung apps and other apps. Samsung apps also include suggested actions below, and several new options have been added under Get Functions too. Basically, there are more automation possibilities than before. Next hidden feature is Block Apps with Excessive Ads. Go to Device Care, tap the 3-dot menu at the top right, and there you have it. Enable intelligent blocking, and if an app constantly pushes ads, the system can block them and show the app under excessive alerts in Care Reports. I'm using AdGuard DNS right now, so apps usually can't send ads unless I disable it, meaning nothing showed up on my phone. But check yours and let me know how it works. Maximum power saving also got a quiet update. For years, this mode gave us that ultra-simplified black screen with only a few selectable apps. Now the new version can be enabled even while staying on standard power saving mode without switching the whole thing off. You keep your regular home screen layout with dimmed icons if those apps aren't active. Plus, apps can be temporarily enabled only when needed. It gives way more flexibility than the old black emergency style. Last hidden feature in this video is dim strobing. To enable it, go to Accessibility, Vision Enhancements, scroll down, and turn this on. When videos contain strong flashing or strobing effects, the display automatically dims to reduce intensity. It's a small feature, but Samsung keeps adding these thoughtful display options wherever possible. And that's it for One UI 8.5 hidden features. If you discovered something new, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, because I'm still finding more hidden changes with every update. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.